everyone, Sharice Williams here, paranormal investigator and researcher, and I want to talk to you today about ghost hunting equipment and our intuition. Is one better than the other? Do you actually need equipment? How valid are either equipment or your intuition? So these are just my opinions. This is from my own personal research and studies, things that I've read, things that I've experienced. You may have completely different opinions, and that is okay. So first and foremost, let's talk about intuition, because I feel like in this day and age, and I don't know if it's because of reality TV or what, but I feel like so much emphasis has been put on equipment. And I think that that's just because, well, there's a lot of reasons, but I think a big one being is you can have like proof of a haunting. You know, if you catch an EVP, you can replay that for television. If you catch a shadow moving on a video camera, you can replay that on TV. It's, you know, you have tangible things that you can show people, like, look, this is what we experienced. Whereas intuition, it's a little more difficult. You can't necessarily prove the things that you're feeling. You can say, I'm feeling this, I'm picking up on this. And sometimes what you're picking up on correlates with the history of a location or correlates with what the equipment might be picking up. And that, I think, is the best when you can combine intuition with equipment. It's kind of like more corroborating things together. I think that makes findings more substantial. He is such a little needy butt. Okay, so yeah, intuition, I think, is extremely important. We need to not discredit intuition. That's our first line of connecting with the other side. And you can look up parapsychology. They really dive into this, into how the mind actually connects with the paranormal and how much our minds play into the evidence that we get, the experiences that we get. There's even theories that our minds can affect the equipment. So you may be getting some hits on your K2 meter. Are you actually picking up on a spirit, or is that your mind manipulating the device? There's so many theories when you look into this, you guys. So definitely do some research if this is something that interests you. So leading into that with the equipment, I hear a lot of the time, well, this piece of equipment is better than this one, or you need to have this kind of equipment on an investigation. First and foremost, I don't think you need to have any equipment on an investigation. I think, you know, your camera, your cell phone, snapping some pictures, taking some video, maybe a digital voice recorder, or even the voice notes on your phone can be great. And then just your own personal experiences as well. Equipment can help though, because like I just said a moment ago, having more evidence, the more things you can combine, I think the better. So if you do have some hits on a piece of equipment you have with some intuition going on, I think that is really, that can be more substantial. But again, at the end of the day, equipment isn't needed necessarily. And here's the downside to equipment. People a lot of the time like to act like equipment can't be faulty. Pretty much, I think every piece of equipment has the potential to provide false positives. Think of all the pictures that you've seen out there that are orbs and spirits, and it's literally just dust or the camera picking up moisture in the air. That's a false positive. There have been many documented cases of false positives on EMF meters. So really, you can't say that a piece of equipment is fail-proof. There's always a chance for a misread or a false positive that you can have. And that could be because we don't really know what ghosts are. We don't really know what the energy is like on the other side. We have ideas of what it could be based on our understanding of our current physical reality and studies that scientists have done of, you know, the different energies within the universe and everything. But I keep saying at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, that's all theories. It's all ideas. So here we are using these pieces of equipment, and we have caught some pretty intriguing evidence, but who's to say that that's actually spirit energy? We don't really truly know. So I think it's good to be hopeful that pieces of equipment and different technology and stuff can access the other side and can provide connection to different entities and spirits. But I don't think that when it comes to the paranormal, we can't say definitively this piece of equipment 100% of the time picks up spirit energy and that piece of equipment over there does not. Are there some pieces of equipment that have been tested a little more thoroughly than others? Yeah, definitely. Are there some spirit apps out there that are complete garbage? Yes. So I guess when it comes to apps, be a little aware of what you're using. But all in all, don't discount intuition. That is a major thing. Look into parapsychology and the research that they've done on equipment and specifically on the mind and how it relates to the paranormal. And just remember that just because you have some equipment doesn't automatically mean that you are connecting with spirits or entities or like ghostly energy. Equipment has its downsides as well, and they're not 100% perfect. So let me know down below, what is your experience with intuition on investigations, equipment on investigations? I would love to, oh, look, there was a spirit orb. Just kidding. It was dust. I think. I don't know. I still have this haunted doll over here. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Peace out, everybody. Bye.